Please join me in welcoming your 2026 student speaker, Kollin Casey.
For a long time, I thought that growth and progress would be obvious, like it was something that you could actually see happening. But most of the time, it does not feel like that at all. It just feels like you're carrying a lot at once, like it's just responsibilities, expectations, and setbacks, and just trying to get through it. And for most of us, it isn't just the school year. It's everything else happening at once. It's our work, it's our relationships, it's our responsibilities, because life doesn't just pause because we're in school. And trying to balance all of that, it's not easy. But these are the moments that shape us. I remember in the middle of nursing school, there were times where the exhaustion really started to kick in. It felt like it was just one thing after another, just the tests, the assignments, the clinical days, and at the same time, I still had responsibilities waiting for me at home and at work. There just wasn't time to reset. There wasn't even time to catch up. And then there were days where I just felt mentally drained, physically exhausted, and honestly, just worn down. There were times I remember thinking to myself, I just can't keep going like this. I can't keep doing it. But in these moments, it doesn't feel like growth. It just feels like I'm trying to keep up with everyone else around me, trying not to fall behind, trying to meet that bar, and just trying to get through it, as I'm sure many of you here can relate. And then for some of us, this journey didn't go the way we planned. There were moments where the path changed. There were moments where this story did not unfold the way we wanted it to. And then there were even times where the finish line got further back instead of closer. But maybe we're built in the moments that test us. Maybe we're built in the moments that stretch us. Maybe we're built in the moments that even break us. And then the times where we have to keep going, even when it would be much easier to stop. I remember one crushing moment in nursing school that was especially difficult for me. My fiance was in the nursing program with me, and we were supposed to be graduating together today. But because of circumstances outside of her control, she's not here. And I remember sitting in class after that, just feeling like there was an empty seat right next to me. It just felt wrong. It felt unfair. And honestly, it made it harder for me to keep moving forward. Because I realized something in that moment. The only thing harder than struggling myself was watching someone else carry a weight that I can't take from them. Because this wasn't how it was supposed to go. We had planned to reach this moment together. We had planned to go through the same challenges and cross the same finish line. But what stayed with me the most wasn't the disappointment. No. Instead, it was watching her choose to keep going instead. I saw her keep fighting. I saw her keep showing up. And I saw her keep moving forward, even when that path changed. And I saw her grow in perseverance and determination. I saw her grow in character. And seeing that changed something in me. Because it showed me that real growth doesn't just happen when everything goes the way we want it to. These moments weren't just something we had to get through. There's something that's molding us into who we are becoming. And that doesn't sound right at first, but I think the best way to think of this is as a sculptor with a stone and a chisel. You know, every challenge, every setback, every difficult moment is another strike of that chisel. And at the time, it just feels like you're being worn down, like bits and pieces of you are being taken, and nothing is being made of it. But in reality, something is being formed there. Over time, those small, repeated moments fashion you into something that you couldn't see at the beginning. And I've come to believe that this process isn't random either. On the contrary, I believe there's purpose in this. If we look at Romans chapter 5, verses 3 through 4, it says this: "We also glory in our sufferings." And at first, that sounds backwards. Why would we glory and take joy in our sufferings? why would we be glad about the things that hurt us the most? But if we continue to read on, it says that we rejoice in our sufferings, knowing that suffering produces endurance. And endurance produces character. Character produces hope. And hope does not put us to shame. And from this, we can see that's not the suffering itself that we celebrate. No, it's what it creates in us instead. And when you look at everything that we've been through here, maybe that's one of the most important things that Lake-Sumter State College has taught us. Not just how to succeed when everything goes according to plan, but how to grow when they don't. How to keep going when things feel uncertain, and how to become stronger through the moments that we didn't choose. And maybe that's what this journey has really been about for all of us. Not just reaching this moment, but becoming the kind of people who keep moving forward. Because when you look at yourself now, you're not just going to see a degree. No. Instead, you'll see the degree to which you have changed. Congratulations, class of 2026.